Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, September 18, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Colorado Rockies vs Washington Nationals. The Rockies pitching staff has been poor this season. As a team, they are bottom 10 in ERA, WHIP, hits allowed, runs allowed, strikeouts, and batting average against. Promising prospect Josiah Gray continued to struggle at the MLB level, allowing 5 runs on 5 hits and 4 walks, while striking out 5 in 5.1 innings. Kyle Finnegan took the loss and was charged with a blown save for allowing 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 walk in the 9th. Thomas continued his impressive run by reaching base 4 times, while Ruiz had a 3-hit game. What is surprising is the Rockies are just outside the bottom 10 in home runs. They are just outside the top 10 in runs, RBIs, SLG, and OPS. Colorado has improved on offense as they were more middle of the road in those categories earlier this season. Our first betting advice is to pick Rockies. The Nationals' pitching staff has been poor this season. As a team, they are in the middle of the league in hits allowed and WHIP. They are bottom 10 in ERA, runs allowed, home runs allowed, and batting average against. The Rockies have been a good team to bet on this year, as they are 78-67 against the spread while being up a decent amount on the money line. Overs are just 61 to 79.5 for the Rockies, and just 2 of their last 8 games have gone over the betting total. Washington has been good to average on offense this season. They are in the middle of the league in runs, RBIs, and SLG. The Nats are top 10 in hits, batting average, OBP, and OPS. Our second betting advice is to pick over 8.5. Detroit Tigers vs Tampa Bay Rays. Tarik Skubal has been struggling this season, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 1st percentile in barrel percentage, 6th percentile in XSLG, 9th percentile in hard hit percentage, and 11th percentile in average exit velocity. Skubal has a 7-pitch arsenal: fastball, slider, sinker, changeup, curveball, splitter, cutter, and his heater has been hit the most, as it has a .290 batting average and 19 homers off of it. It will be interesting to see how he tries to replicate his performance against these Rays. Detroit's lefty is throwing a 4.21 ERA with a 1.27 WHIP and 8-12 record. He went head-to-head with the Rays last Sunday and held them scoreless in only 3 innings of work. We'll see how he does with a little more time on the mound on Saturday. Our first betting advice is to pick Tampa Bay Rays. Ryan Yarbrough has been excellent this season, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 99th percentile in average exit velocity, 98th percentile in hard hit percentage, 97th percentile in walk percentage, and 85th percentile in chase rate. His 7.5 barrel percentage is the highest of his career. Yarbrough has 5 different pitches: cutter, changeup, curveball, sinker, fastball, and his curveball has an .189 batting average with a .358 slugging percentage. He faced the Tigers once in 2018 and won by throwing 3 shutout innings and allowed just 1 hit and having 4 strikeouts. Our second betting advice is to pick over 8.5. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner Sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Bryce Wilson has been struggling this season according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 3rd percentile in strikeout percentage, 6th percentile in whiff percentage, 7th percentile in XSLG, and 8th percentile in SPA. His 89 mph exit velocity is the lowest since 2018. Wilson throws 5 different pitches: fastball, sinker, changeup, curveball, slider, and his slider has a .375 batting average and a .625 slugging percentage. He faced the Marlins twice last season and went 1-0 in 9 innings and allowed a run on 7 hits with 3 walks and 8 strikeouts. Cabrera flashed an ability to miss bats at an elite rate in the minor leagues, but it hasn't translated to the field in the big leagues. The Marlins rookie has fanned just 4.96 batters per 9 innings of work after striking out a whopping 14.73 batters per 9 in 6 AAA starts. He's also been a bit erratic, walking 5.51 batters per 9 and giving up 2.76 HR9 so far this year. Our first betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Pirates. Edward Cabrera is considered to be the fourth-ranked prospect in the Miami Marlins organization and is doing well in his limited percentile rankings on his baseball saving page. He is in the 48th percentile in curveball spin, 52nd percentile in max exit velocity, 56th percentile in fastball spin, and 94th percentile in fastball velocity. Pittsburgh will need to find a way to limit the long ball moving forward. The Pirates' right-hander has surrendered 1.83 home runs per 9 innings of work this season, which has inflated his ERA. Wilson's swinging strike rate has also dipped to just 8.9%. Cabrera has a 4-pitch arsenal: fastball, changeup, slider, curveball, and his slider has been his best pitches at his 0 for 12 with 4 strikeouts. It will be interesting to see how he attacks this lineup in his first career start against Pittsburgh. Our second betting advice is to pick over 8. Chicago White Sox vs Texas Rangers. Chicago is averaging 4.98 runs per game. Their .255 batting average is 5th in the league. Their .334 on-base percentage is 3rd, while their .421 slugging percentage is 9th. It doesn't help matters that the White Sox are turning to Lance Lynn for Saturday's rematch. It's another seemingly impossible matchup for a Rangers team getting stepped on by the American League's elite. Tim Anderson leads Chicago with a .300 batting average, while Lois Abreu leads the team with 29 home runs and 109 RBI. The only hope for the Rangers would be a gem from the young arm of Spencer Howard. However, I wouldn't hold my breath for anything magical, considering he endured a meltdown of some sort in 2 of his last 3 outings, his most recent being a loss to the Houston Astros in a game where he yielded 6 runs in 1.1 innings. Chicago's pitching has also been good. Opponents have a .227 batting average against the White Sox, which is 4th in the league. Their 3.77 ERA is 6th, while their 1.20 WHIP is 5th. The Rangers are clearly struggling this season, but they have taken some pretty brutal losses in recent outings. They have been outscored 43-12 in their last 5 games. It's hard to win games when you're giving up 7+ runs in your previous 3 outings. In his last start, Lynn gave up 2 hits and no runs in 5 innings, leading to a 2-1 win over Boston. They will need another solid effort from him if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Chicago White Sox, -1.5. Texas is averaging 3.92 runs per game. Their .231 batting average is 29th in the league. Their .294 on-base percentage is 30th, while their .376 slugging percentage is 28th. Isaiah Kiner Falefa leads Texas with a .265 batting average, while Adolis Garcia leads the team with 30 home runs and 81 RBI. Chicago's win over the Rangers on Friday moved them to 4-0 overall in the regular season series meetings. Now, they're gifting Lance Lynn with a crack at a Texas offense averaging only 3.80 runs per game on the road. The White Sox's starting pitcher has been nothing short of sensational this season. He's throwing a 2.50 ERA and 1.05 WHIP, following a recent 5-inning shutout performance against the Boston Red Sox. Texas's pitching isn't very good. Opponents have a .258 batting average against the Rangers, which is 26th in the league. Their 4.77 ERA is 24th, while their 1.35 WHIP is 20th. Our second betting advice is to pick under 9.